Hello, I welcome you back to Niyachara Polytechnic video lecture classes. I am your faculty Dipankar Ghosh. In my previous videos already we discussed about the introductory point of automobile engineering. In today's video we are going to learn about the transmission system which is used in automobile engineering. So let's start with the transmission system. In transmission system of automobile, we learn about the torque transmission which is generated by the engine to the and transport into the rear wheels. So as in the slide we can see, we can consider the engine as a source, that means which consume the chemical energy of the fuel and convert it into the mechanical work done in the sense of torque. So this torque which is observed in the flywheel from the engine, how it will transmit to the rear wheel by various transmission components. So the various transmission components are number 1 clutch, number 2 gearbox, number 3 propeller shaft, with propeller shaft which contain the slip joint as well as your universal joint, and thereafter the last one is your differential, and through the differential rear axle it transmit to the rear wheels. So as per the syllabus of 6th semester automobile engineering, we have to start with the clutch. So before going into the clutch, first of all, the definition. As per the definition of the clutch is a device which is used in the transmission system of automobile to engage and disengage the engine to the transmission, or you can say gearbox. And it located in the slide you can see the yellow paint which is in between the red and the silverish color is the position of the clutch. It is exactly located in between the transmission and the engine. When the clutch is engaged, the power flows from the engine to the rear wheel in a rear wheel drive transmission, and the vehicle can able to move. When the clutch is disengaged, the power is not transmitted from the engine to the rear wheels and vehicle stops even if engine is run. That means the clutch work on the principle of friction. So first of all, just we go through the construction. First of all, we go through what are the components of a manual transmission. Already I discussed it. So these are clutch, gearbox, universal joint, propeller shaft, etc. Okay. So as per the clutch is concerned, it work on the principle of friction. That means when two friction surfaces are brought in contact with each other and they are united due to the friction between them, if one is revolved, the other will also revolve. In this principle, the clutch works. The friction depend upon the surface area of the contact, and the friction surface are so designed that the driven member initially slips on the driving member when initial pressure is applied. As pressure increases, the driven member is brought gradually to slip the driven member. So let us discuss about the components or parts of the clutch. These are driving members, driven members, and the operating members. So as per your syllabus is concerned, this is the diagram of a single plate clutch. Okay. So here, first of all, as per the construction of the single plate clutch, we are having a flywheel here. So this one is your clutch pedal. This one is your pin. This one is your clutch shaft. This is your engine shaft. Here we are using a single plate clutch. From here it named as single plate clutch. And you are having a clutch spring here. You are having bearings, pressure plate, and as well as your pedal. it is the most, the single plate clutch, it is the most common type of clutch plates used in motor vehicle. Basically, it consists of one clutch plate mounted on the splines of the clutch plate. The flywheel is mounted on engine crankshaft and rotates with it. The pressure plate is bolted to the flywheel through the clutch spring and is free to slide on the clutch shaft. When the clutch pedal is operated, when the clutch plate is engaged, the clutch plate is gripped between the flywheel and the pressure plate. The friction lining are on both sides of the clutch plate. Due to the friction between the flywheel, clutch plate and pressure plate, the clutch plate revolves the flywheel. As the clutch plate revolves, the clutch shaft also revolves. Clutch shaft is connected to the transmission gearbox. Thus, the engine power is transmitted to the crankshaft, and then the clutch shaft is get rotated. That means when this pressure plate is pushed the clutch along with the clutch plate to engage with the flywheel, so the clutch shaft is revolved with the engine shaft. How the power will be transmitted. This is all about your single plate clutch. Thank you.